Welcome to Bukhansan National Park in the greater area of Seoul, South Korea. This is one of the coolest and craziest hikes we've done, complete with autumn foliage and some amazing views and breathtaking, adrenaline-inducing ridge hiking with some of the best views you can possibly get in Seoul. Let's explore and adventure together.
What's happening, everybody? We are here in Seoul, South Korea. One of our last days here and checking off one of the last things off our list, which is to hike Bukhansan National Park, one of the mountains there. And right now we're actually just in the area right before the national park, surrounded by some beautiful fall foliage, which is the main reason we wanted to wait till the very end to do this hike, hoping to get maximally beautiful nature surrounding us. And we were lucky enough to meet a guy on the train. His name was Chong-woo, and he showed us a little back trail to get to the hike we wanted to do. There's actually a main road to walk down. He said, don't take that one, that's touristy, it's more paved. There's a beautiful little stream just past it, a little further ahead. And he walked us down it, gave us some pointers and some really good, interesting tips. So really nice. Definitely always love meeting some local people, and great seeing nice people that go out of their way to help you out when you don't even ask for it, which is super nice. So yeah, right now it's beautiful, a little chilly, but not too bad. And we'll keep you updated as we die doing this hike. Hopefully you don't die. Hopefully it's just moderate.
So to get to Bukhansan National Park as a tourist, it's not as simple as just taking a bus or train right to the entrance. You need to take it to a station. I'll talk about that more later to actually get to the park.
Alright everybody, so we have begun the hike to the hike, which seems like it's the case here at Bukhansan National Park. So right now we're past the stream and we're following this little route, and so far it's really pretty. Lots of fall vibes, all the trees and leaves, not trees falling, leaves falling and the trees changing colors. And yeah, already a little bit out of breath, but so far so good. So in case you're wondering how to do this hike and how to get here, it's a little confusing, but the main way I recommend is to take the Line 4 subway train from Seoul. We took it from Myeongdong Station because that's where we're staying, and you could take it and transfer for a bus at Suyu Station, or you could transfer from the 4 train to this other like sort of yellow train, and it takes you all the way to Bukhansan Ui station, which is the one right by the road, which you have to take to climb this mountain. So those are kind of your two options if you want to do the eastern sort of hikes in Bukhansan National Park.
So we continued on our path to the start of the hike, and there's actually a bit of a temple you can check out, and a smiling Buddha that is located right outside of the start of the hike we're doing today.
Alright everybody, so we've officially made it to the hike. As you can see, we had that little gate, passed by the little temple area, hopefully see some more on the way. The name of the hike we're doing today is Baegundae. Had to say it to myself like 20 times before I can remember it. A little difficult to figure out for the trail map, so make sure you look at All Trails, which is a really good hiking app, and you can search that trail and download or screenshot or stay consistent with the trail map. You can know you're on the right route, because there's lots of different trails and sites to see along the way, but so far this fall foliage is stunning, everybody.
I quickly want to mention this is actually the name of the hike we decided to do. You can find its information and map and stuff here on All Trails on the website, of course, but the start of the hike is so beautiful. There's so much great fall foliage and wonderful colors on display. Love falls in South Korea.
So as expected, when you're hiking a mountain from literally a train station in the city, it's been all uphill. Not too bad so far, but definitely need some breaks to catch your breath. It's supposed to be pretty difficult at the end, but so far, no nice views really yet, just some peaks, which makes it that much more anticipation to actually see the real deal.
As we continued to climb higher and higher on the trail, we started to get a little bit of a peek of the city in the distance, but of course we would see there's much more ahead of us, including Baegundae, the tallest peak in this area of Seoul. And the journey itself was really nice and pleasant, with lots of fall foliage around us and some interesting sights coming up, such as this really beautiful sort of Buddhist temple, which is known as Insuam.
Hi everybody, a stairway to heaven. Just when things were getting easy. Alright everybody, so we're almost done with the way there at least. Still gotta do the way back, of course. And here we're having a little bit of lunch. Maybe it is seasoned soy sauce on the bottom, see?
It was really good.
It was really good, really sweet. Just some convenience store sushi, which is like an inari, which is like a tofu skin. Really good. There's a little rest stop here. Perfect to get some lunch after a lot of effort so far. But it's been fun. So far, this is one of the prettiest little areas. Look at these reds, guys. How much they are. Just had a little lunch, and I think we're almost done with the destination. Maybe we'll do a little bit more. Probably not because we're a little tired, but so far so good.
After that brutal, tough, well, I guess it's the same thing, uphill section, we finally reached our initial anticipated endpoint, Bukhansan, an old mountain fortress above Seoul.
Alright, so after a long and relatively arduous journey to get here, we've decided to hike the Baegundae peak. Right up there. Wish us luck.
So Baegundae is actually the tallest mountain in Seoul, so of course it's fit that it has its own protector of the mountain.
So here we have the guardian of Bukhansan National Park. He's very talkative, but look at these views. These are absolutely insane.
From this view, we could even see Guknyongsa, a 24-meter golden Buddha statue that deserves its own visit.
Only a little bit up the way towards the actual peak. So far, it's definitely worth it. Look at that. And so far, we've been ashamed not to do this.
Yeah, I agree.
This is so gorgeous. It's definitely intense, though. You have this rope, these slippery rocks to scramble up, but it's so much fun. So far, this is actually easier than the other hike, or part of the hike. It's just a little bit more spooky. The rocks are slippery, you have these cables. You gotta pull yourself up with your upper body, but despite me right now, I'm actually breathing that heavy, and my legs are getting some time to recover, actually. The other one's just lots of steps and inclines. This is just climbing with a rope, essentially, so love it so far. This is so much fun. Never mind, it got a little bit difficult because of these stairs right here, but I think there's more climbing sections, so it should be fun. Alright everybody, this looks like the most intense incline yet. You can't tell right now, but it's like straight up pretty much. There's one with steps and one's a smooth face. I'm gonna do the smooth one because it sounds like fun. Yeah, this is normal. This is like 90 degrees to the ground, so you can tell how steep that is right now.
So after our hike turned into an unexpected rock climbing session, we eventually made it to the peak of Baegundae.
We made it to the tallest peak near Seoul, the second tallest mountain in South Korea, Baegundae Mountain. And guys, the views are insane here. Panoramic, you could see all of Seoul. Further from Seoul, you can see the ocean, you can see rivers, mountains, everything. And it was so much fun to get here. And unanticipated. We didn't plan on doing this. We just planned on going to that little fortress wall that goes to the other side, but it's definitely worth it. A small detour to get some beautiful views.
From Baegundae, you really get a great idea of just how mountainous South Korea is, and just how big and wide and fast the Seoul metropolitan area is. You can even see the border to North Korea on a clear day. But we had to make our way back down the mountain, and my legs were definitely feeling it. But it was such an amazing adventure.
Yay! We did it! Made it to the beginning of the trail. Only a short 3-hour total hike. The best thing is we can treat ourselves with a nice convenient vending machine at the beginning of the hike. Never tried these before, hopefully it's delicious. So now that we finished that big hike with a long name, an unanticipated hike to the tallest mountain in Seoul, the second tallest mountain in South Korea actually, which is really freaking cool. The fall foliage now looks even more stunning. I think it's maybe because the light is very neutral. It's not really shining and creating any glares. So we can really appreciate how many colors and the beautiful reds and oranges and yellows mixed in. So loving it, great hike. Now we have to do the hike back to the station. Not a hike, but more of a walk. About another 30 minutes. Definitely have earned some soju and whatever else tonight. I'm not gonna be drinking, guys. I'm gonna be in bed at 9 p.m., let's be honest.